went out early, had to wear the other team's shirt. So there's a beautiful picture of him wearing a Steeler jersey. He is so proud of that. Good thing we didn't make a bet this week. Oh, he spun his head around. Maybe we did make a bet. I think I have to wear Cleveland gear. Looks like the score on Nate Bill and Justin Gilson is 3-2. I'm not quite sure who's winning. They're at 3-2. Yeah, we're down to the final four. Is this rack number one, or is he just practicing? Looks like he's doing his calisthenics, getting warmed up, stretching out. All right, guys, we're into the final four on the winner's side. This is a nice payout here. I think they're already into the $1,000 payouts or so. First place is going to be about 4,200, 4,400, somewhere in that area. Serafin breaking rack number one. Justin Toye is playing him. A lot of you guys may not know him, but Justin was the one who was commentating with me there on the last match. Man, he got a nice break, didn't he? He's got to come with a nice stroke to get down there for that 3-ball. Oh, I didn't even see the 2-ball. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking he was going to have to draw it all the way back here. I wasn't looking at the computer screen, but yeah, you're 2 balls there. That makes it much easier on this rack. Yep. 2 weeks ago. You know, out of all the tables in here, this table number 10 is the one that plays the best after they've been refelted. That's why they picked this one. He needs to get past that. Yep, not only that is now this rack, push that 6 up on that 9, so now they're going to have to work at that. So this is a little bit of a tricky situation. I'm not sure I like this option. He's going to, there's a good chance of that cue ball to go flying against. Well, not only that, is that cue ball might go flying. Look at that. There's a reason why he's in the Final Four, I guess. And I'm sitting over here. Yep. Yep. I like Justin Toye's demeanor. He's over the past year. He's really taken it up a notch over the past year. So, uh-oh. Oh, boy.
I had the chance to play in the finals at Boulevard about a month and a half back.
Yeah, I remember that.
I went over there, but the time before that, he smoked me, and he just, when he's in gear, he just plays natural.
He plays. He's one of the better players I've seen coming out of the loser side. He's got that young heart, and there's no quit. On the loser side, he seems to always be grinding.
Most of the time that I see him, I mean, he always is playing good. But most of the time I see him really buckling down on the one loss side.
Yep.
He hasn't lost yet, so he's playing very well this weekend, so we'll see that. Looks like he got a rollable table right here. Probably just
2 rails.
Ball get shape on the 7.
These are I like I like two rails right here and coming around for the if you hit that third rail over, I like two rails just coming right out for the 7. It's good to let your stroke out, especially this first game, loosen up a little bit, and you have two fairly simple shots. Yeah, I like that. Maybe get a little bit closer, but I like that right there. That's perfect. No, maybe not. He's kind of straight. Yeah, he did. I like watching their facial expressions to see how they react. Usually, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can usually tell how they're feeling. Yeah, that ball needs to slow down. That was a great stroke. Serafin's playing lights out. All right, Serafin strikes first, rack number 1. Hit one. Yep. With these with the level players that are left in this, pretty much, there's a couple guys that may stand up, one step higher, but like you said, the bar table's even out. It's all about the break here. I mean, we can all run tables. It's all about getting a break. You get a good break here. Even Janine Phillips. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As long as they're in the pocket.
Janine, she's my Scotch doubles partner in Vegas. We brought it. All right, Serafin going. He hitting that ball pretty hard. He's going at it. He came up dry, but left Justin nothing at all. I was surprised once I learned of Serafin's age. How old do you think he is? He's actually over 50. No, I mean, I'm 47, and he told me he's in. I think he's like 52 or something like that. No, that's what he told me. Well, look at this. My God, I couldn't shoot that as hard like that clean with ball in hand. That was pretty. Got a nice little. No, of course not. Yeah. The key is. And then whenever you hit it pure in the pocket like that, you walk around like you just tried it. Yeah, I tried that shot.
Unfortunately, there's not really nothing we can do about that.
Jesse, which mic is it? Is it my mic or is it the one that Derek's using? I'm guessing it's probably mine because I'm holding mine and Derek's is on a stand. That's what I think the issue is with the lagging. I think this one mic has a loose wire. Bobby said something about replacing the wire earlier, but I'll try to hold it steady. If you could let me know, that would really help us try to figure out what's going on here. Sandy, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Sandy Wendell, Kate Bowe, I know you may have heard her name get called just now. She's playing, we have a second chance tournament going on right here. It's a $40 entry. So she's playing in that. She's not in this one. This is the Bar Box Championship. She went out last night. But as we all know, Kate's a strong player and holds her own against any guy.
I had the chance of playing her yesterday.
Oh, you did?
She put a jam up. We went back and forth. She was actually up 6-3 yesterday on me, and I just caught a different gear, and I wind up being able to win 9-6, man. And she just had a ton of heart, never gave up.
She's one of my favorites. I like Kate.
Yeah, she's a great competitor. You know,
He's got
he's got a pretty
it's the 7 ball.
on that rail right there or not, but
He has to hit this pretty solid so he doesn't worry about that 6 ball. He has.
I just draw underneath the 6 and play the 5.
Yep.
That'll work.
Got to get an angle on the 6 ball to run it down for the 7, and it's a key.
Player's choice. Do you like to shoot it inside, or do you like to just shoot it all the way up and follow it to the rail?
Pretty much what he's looking at is what I like.
The angle that he has, I would like to shoot this ball in the side pocket.
You would?
I would shoot it inside.
For the 7 ball to come down on 7 behind that 8?
Yeah, I would shoot the 5, come down here, middle table, shoot the 6 here, and then come back over, shoot the 7.
Yeah, I kind of like going this route right here. I think that's, for me, that's just a safer one. You don't have to worry about speed getting on the wrong side of the 6. But teach their own. That's why we play the game.
Different. Everyone has their own ways. I mean, I watch a lot of pool. Jimmy watches a lot of pool. Most of us players, you know, watch a lot of pool, and there's certain things that you learn from different people, and everyone has their own way of doing things. Some might not work for you, you know.
Yep.
As it would for someone else.
It looks like he may have gotten dead straight on this. He might have a little bit of an angle to come out, but either way, he's going to be fine and probably strike, get 2 on this one. Uh-oh. He's got his work cut out. He's got his work cut out. He may, depending on what this angle is, he may be able just to hold it and shoot the 9, or he may have to put a little heat on it and go off of that rail. All right, so he didn't have as much angle as I thought he did. I thought he had an angle on that more where he's going to have to go off that top rail and out. All right, let's put him on the scoreboard. He's took the first 2 games. Hit that backspace and then, yeah, there you go. Hold on. Yeah. All right, Serafin Seranno taking out the first 2 racks. Rack number 3. This is going to be a race to 9. We're down to the last 4 on the winner's side. I would imagine your match is probably going to be next on here, Derek. Who you're playing David Uwadi, the last 2 guys. I've been saying California for 2 days because I thought a couple people said he was from California yesterday. But Mike House did say that he was from Florida, so I don't know why I said California. That's what somebody told me. Yeah, I think you're right on that because Mike House said he was been a Florida player for years.
Yeah, I had the chance to play him. I've honestly never played him, but it should be a good one. He's playing well. I'm playing well.
Yep.
They could go either which way.
It's nice to see a couple of the couple different guys down there towards the end. All right, let's see what Serafin's going to work out on this rack. He's looks like he's going to try to break that 6 out, yeah. Look at this, look at that. Yeah, so he tried to draw that into 6 and do 2 things. He wanted to obviously make it, but he wanted to break that 6 out and then still hold it up for a shot for the 2. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he hit that pretty solid, though, to go on that side from that angle. Let's see how he does kicking. Looks like 8K is playing Pedro Bota, 2 tables over. Looks like Nate Bill and Justin Gilson are in for a tight one, Derek. I think Justin's up by 1 game, and looks like Nate might be able to get out on this one to tie it up. Nate Bill's playing great. Actually, Nate is up.
This guy has come to play. This guy has come to play.
Whoa, what happened? I was watching Nate and Justin.
The cue ball right in the corner.
He kicked that one ball also?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this guy has come to play. What a great shot on the one and the cue ball.
You know, it
We've got a little work here. We've got a few options. Try and make this three ball. Try to go around and break out the four. Or know if he's going to go for this combo right here or not.
I almost don't mind shooting a combo, but hitting it pretty solid, draw the cue ball back, and then
I like the combo better right now just because the floor is tied up.
yeah, because you
Play a two-way shot.
exactly. I don't like that. I like hitting that combo, like you were saying, and then bringing a three ball, two rails,
Two rails.
and then you can get coverage in behind that, draw it in behind that.
Two-way shot there. That's why I said I don't know if I like how this three ball.
No, I didn't like that at all.
Gave up that rack to Justin.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not sure whose phone that is. Somebody's phone's ringing.
Thanks for letting me commentate though with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I enjoy it. Hey, Bobby. Bobby. That's Bobby. Is that your phone? Robert Bennett's phone. Hey, they saying this is a little bit staticky. Yeah, you're right. Jay Stock said he's a Florida player. David Uwadi is. All right, Justin Toye gets on the board, 2-1. I fully expect this to be about a hill match. Justin Toye will not let this game get out of hand. All right.
Rider, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, he is.
Down, he escapes under Ludson. Starts playing. He don't. His composure really.
Hey, so how about Nate Bills? How about Nate Bills up 6-4 on Justin Gilsonen right now?
The second chance tournament.
No, they're on the one loss side here.
Are they?
Yep. Yeah, they're on the one loss side here. Nate Bill's bringing it. Nate the Thrill Bill.
And like this is what I was just talking about a couple minutes ago about more tables even off the playing field. This just goes to show you.
So I think Serafin's going to have to go with an aerial attack here unless he has the option to push out. I was checking out that match next to us, so I'm not. Oh no, so Justin broke. Yeah, so Serafin's going to have to go with an aerial attack here. Well, those balls are a mess for him too. All right, so Justin Gilsonen just got a game on Nate. So Nate is up 6-5 right now. Try to keep you guys updated on as many matches as I can at once. Great kick. Serafin made a nice jump. He got a good shot there.
But he didn't really get rewarded.
Nope.
He'll most likely just try to play safe right here. Try to tuck that cue ball behind the four maybe.
I was wondering that or trying to get it all the way back down on the other side or behind that big cluster of balls.
Yeah, I mean, that
He went.
also gives a good chance of doing that as well right there.
He went for an all out. I think he tried to make that.
Try to make that ball.
Justin Toye got the one ball down and can't tell from where I'm sitting at if he can get a clean shot on a two, but the way he's getting down on it so fast, I guess he can. Okay. The good thing about the 5 and 7 there is he can actually just go straight into it and let those use those balls to get down like he just did. Unfortunately, he overcut it. Boy, Serafin getting good use of that jump cue. Yeah, I think he's pulled that out just about every game so far. Wow. Look at this. Look at this roll. Look at this. How was that? He got a lucky roll off of that 9 ball. And yep. You want to explain to some people that may not know what the next ball in rotation foul is? Some torn. Yeah, some tournaments you play all ball foul. Hey man, so Nate Bill just took out Justin Gilson and he just knocked him out of the tournament. At 8-7 to 5. They rode together. One of them's walking home. I can guarantee you that. Hopefully Nate drove. Nate, did you drive? He's what? Nate just looked at me and smiled. So he's pretty happy. He's pretty proud. He's been putting in a lot of work, man. I see his name on the leaderboard. Yeah. I guarantee if Justin was driving, Nate would be walking. Yeah.
You go to tournaments with buddies, because you don't want to be alone, and you go to a tournament, the first match out the gate, you either have to play him or in the money rounds. It's always how it plays out, man. But either way, at the end of the day, we all love the game.
Yeah, a lot of times you just offer a split or something if you're riding together, or a little percentage kickback. You got that right. All right, so Justin made a nice cut on that 7 ball, and he's got the looks like he's got the 9 almost straight into the corner. So Justin's going to tie this score up. I fully expect him to make this. He's got a beautiful stroke. Yeah, Justin's going to fight. He's going to fight all the way to the end. We're definitely going to be here for the long haul with these two. Oh, no, I got you. All right, Derek. Go get him, brother. My sidekick. Is this your water? My sidekick's going at it. I will keep you guys updated on that. He's playing on the table right next to the stream table. It's going to be me running solo with y'all. Justin Toye got a nice kick on that one on the 6 ball to send it into the corner. So he's got a good shot on a 2. He has a wide open table, so he's pretty much got to figure out the best way to get on this 2 ball. I think this is probably just the key shot, because after this, everything's wide open. I'm sorry? No. David Awadi was asking me if he's going to be on the stream table. All right, so Justin has a decision to make here. Looks like he's going to go low and try to slide the cue ball down. Yeah, that 4 ball got in his way. That was a tricky shot no matter which way you go, but that was definitely the key shot of this rack. So now he's got to switch his mindset and figure out the best way to not leave Serafin anything good. All right, well, now Serafin has his work cut out for him. Justin did a great job of hitting the 2-ball and getting it out of there, and now he's going to make Serafin have to buckle down and come with it with a good shot. And again, guys, we are doing our donation raffle for the stream, so if you guys can kindly support us, I would be greatly appreciative. I am taking the day off, come out here and commentate for you guys. Pretty much work on donations. You guys have been pretty generous to us, which is greatly appreciative. I, for one, would be appreciative. We're also putting that money towards the stream equipment. Bobby's been upgrading more and more each time. We have the donation flyer. I'll set that up for you guys here in between games. Serafin went ahead and made a scratch. That would almost look like a scratch shot either way he took that ball. That was pretty nasty looking. Justin Toye ball in hand. He's on the 5. Looks like Pedro, I think Pedro may have just knocked out AK, just looking at their body language. That match is over, but if I look at the way that their body language, it kind of looks to me like Pedro may have won. I'll let you guys know for sure. Yeah, I pretty much guarantee that AK has shaking his head, and Pedro has a little bit of a smile while he's talking to somebody. So I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that Pedro just knocked AK out of the tournament. Justin Toye looking to take 3 games in a row. Serafin Seranno took the first 2 down. Justin Toye's coming back pretty strong. He is a grinder. Shooting like a man possessed. We were on the last 4. He wants to play for that hot seat. This is a big money match. My man just got that brand new 2021 Camaro with all kind of letters and numbers behind it, whatever it means. He needs to get that gas money. Be driving back and forth to the pool hall. Justin just totaled his Ford Mustang about 2 weeks ago on his way to Virginia to play in the, I don't know which tournament that was, international tournament or something like that. But Justin was on his way up there to play, and was in the Carolinas. He ended up totaling his car. Luckily, another Florida guy was going up there and gave him a ride. But Justin's a great kid, ended up getting a brand new Mustang out of the deal, so wasn't too bad of a trade-off. Matter of fact, I called Justin Toye my son-in-law. I've been trying to hook him up with my daughter, so that just goes to show y'all how much I like this kid. All right, made a nice cut. Nice cut on the 1. So what he's looking at, he keeps looking down. The 3 ball's under him. So that's exactly what Derek was explaining earlier on that all-ball foul. He did not want to touch that 3. So even if if he were a female and has long hair, even if your hair touches that, or what Justin was looking at was his shirt, he did not want his shirt to reach to touch that 3, or that would have been a foul. But he came with a fantastic safe shot on Serafin just now. He locked the cue ball. He married it with the 9 ball, put the 2 up in behind the 5. Serafin's pretty much going to need a medic to get this one. I mean, he may be able to do a 1-rail kick right there, or even a 2 or 3-rail kick if he comes in behind that. It's not an easy kick. He did get it. He got it on the way back up. It's about all he could hope for in that situation. Justin says you kick so well, want to make you do it again. This one may even be a harder kick. So Serafin's going to have to hit this with a lot of low right. I can't tell the exact angle, but I think he may be in a pickle, actually. He needs to get it somewhere up around that side pocket with a lot of low right, with a little bit of like a masse into the rail, so he can come off of it at a sharp angle to hit that 2 ball, which is what he's doing. He's jacked up a little bit. He's going to try to hit it slow. It's a speed control, and he hit that absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Come into that dead. All right, we appreciate it, Bobby. Just let me know that those donations are coming in, so we are, I for one am greatly appreciative of that. And the names you guys hear on the background, that's our second chance tournament. All right, Justin's got a shot on the 3 ball. Man, he's all about these safeties. He's really trying to take Serafin out of his game here. Such a composed young man too at his age. If he doesn't have a good shot, a high percentage shot, he will not risk it. He'll sit there, play under control, taking control of the table of the game, controlling the match. Looks like Derek LaPrairie just got a game on David Uwadi, so I think that they may be tied 1-1 if I'm not mistaken. All right, and once again, Serafin hit another great kick shot. Left Justin up against the 8s, and now Justin's going to be jacked up on this one and have to come with a shot. He's not going to like it. No how, no way. I think in Justin's situation, he would have probably hoped that Serafin made that 7 in the bottom right-hand corner, because this is a terrible leave that he just got. Serafin just got himself a nice roll on that one. What another great shot. Great shot, Justin Toye. I like the Deer Hunter orange jacket or whatever that is that Justin's wearing. It's kind of bright. It's got the 5-ball color. Uh-oh. Good shot. Hopefully he didn't get hooked on that corner. No, it looks like he's got a good shot. All right, so he's going to take this right off the rail, come right out, just shy of being center table. He decided to go out a little bit further, so what he's going to do is try to draw it back for the 5 into the side. Good solid stroke, stayed down on it, went through the cue ball, got a nice draw on that. Came out a little further than what he would have liked. He would have liked to have been just about dead straight on it so he could take the 8 in the other corner, but I'm not sure if he can. I don't think he can slow roll that to shoot the 8. He's probably going to have to go off at the rail and back up for the 8 ball into the corner. So Serafin did something on that stroke that I haven't seen him do before. He leaned in. He started rolling forward on that stroke before he even shot it. Still worked out. It's just something I was watching. Maybe keep an eye on that for further on down the line. He is about to tie this ball up, tie this game up at 3-3. Serafin Seranno, 2 local guys here from Rax. They both know the table and the cloths very well. All right, Serafin Seranno up the break, rack number 7, tied up at 3-3. I see we have Mama Toye in here. Susan Toye commenting, go Justin. You raised a very, very, very nice, well-mannered young man, Mrs. Toye. All right, Serafin got himself a nice break. Looks like a pretty much wide open table also. He gets a good shot on his 3-ball, and Serafin's probably looking, he's a good favorite to go up 4-3 right now. And that he did. He got on that absolutely, almost absolutely perfect, but a little more of an angle he wanted to, but it shouldn't be a big deal. He should have a great angle to come right off of that bottom rail and back out for the 3, and then Serafin should be on his way to getting out on this rack. Fantastic shot. Absolutely perfect. Just slide it back down for the 6. He will be his first break and run of the match here. All right, Serafin should be able to draw it off of that rail and back out around the back out on the 8. I don't think he can come straight back. Looks like he has a little bit of an angle. He did go straight back. I thought he had more of an angle than that, but he got absolutely perfect. Looks like he's going to get his first break and run of the match to go up 4-3. We got us a dogfight here. These two are going to scrap and scrap all the way through with each other. Four to 3, Serafin Seranno. All right. All right, guys. Sorry about that. It was I couldn't get it off of that flyer back to the camera. It was frozen there. So we've been having a little bit of lagging going on. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but it's been happening from time to time. It should. All right, so Justin with the break and came up dry and left Serafin nothing to shoot at. So he's going to have to pull a push out here. Trying to figure out why this is lagging, guys. I apologize. We're trying to figure out what's going on. I think it's a loose cable.
Keeps lagging.
This is live. This is live. So it's lagging to there, then to there.
Yeah, see how it keeps lagging?
Oh, okay.
He's over there. All right, Justin Toye got the 3-ball down with a shot on the 4. He has a great angle just to pull back there. He could even go into the 9-ball for the 5, but he has a pretty good angle just to stop it there. Pull back a couple inches. Looks like that's what he did. Julio Serafin plays on my team. I've been pumping him up here all day so far on some of the other matches. So he played Justin Gilson, and so Serafin knows it's all love. He plays on my team here on Wednesday nights, and I've been playing with Serafin for a long time. So everybody knows that he's a seasoned player. I'm pumping up Justin because he was sitting next to me, and he's a good kid. I'm a Rax guy. They're Rax people. Ain't nothing but love here, brother. And you're a pretty good seasoned player yourself. All right, Justin Toye shooting on the got the 8 with the 9 in to tie it up, 4-4. Serafin, we've actually won our HBL league the past 2 or 3 sessions. So Justin Toye looking to tie it up. There you go. Four to 4, race to 9. These are 2 of the last 4 players. They're looking to go for the to winner this place for King of the Hill. The other 2 players on the winner side are playing on the table right next to them, which is David Uwadi and Derek LaPrairie. Looks like Justin got a ball on the break. 2 balls on a break with a shot on the 1. He very well may have a shot for the 2-9 if he chooses to go that route. That is lined up very nicely. Just all depends on how he ends up getting with this one. He should. I see this being a very quick rack right here. So it looks like we're going to have a 2-9 combo here to go up 1 rack. Rack number 9. All right. Did not go. He did leave left Serafin yet another kick. Serafin's getting he's getting his fair share of kick shots here and jumps. Again, we're Rax Billiards in Sanford, Florida. If you guys have never been, it's a scratch kitchen. Food is great. I'm getting ready to order my lunch here very shortly. Probably turn it over to Bobby Garza for a little bit, but the food here is excellent. I had a great hot barbecue chicken sandwich, bacon chicken sandwich yesterday. everything made from scratch. Pedro Bota, one of the nicest pool halls that I've been to. Family atmosphere. Check it out. Oh, Serafin hit that just a little too hard. Cut the angle down. Gave up ball in hand. Looks like Justin's probably most likely to get out here. Both of these guys are, I think Justin's a 666 Fargo, and I think Serafin's a 630, 640 or so. So both of these guys, you give them ball in hand with 5 or 6 balls, and they're going to get out most likely. Yeah, Jameson, that's what I'm saying. Keep Bobby on the sideline. Matter of fact, Jameson, where are you? Where you should be in the second chance tournament here today, teaching these pups how to play some pool. All right, so Justin, I think he ideally he would like to have gotten up there a little bit further, at least up to around center table or a little bit further. But yeah, that's kind of what happens whenever you get a little bit further back on that, and then you don't, you end up falling out of line more and more. You have to put more of a stroke on it. So, but he has a good shot on the 9-ball. He should be able to make this. Ideally, you want to get a little closer to your work. Great shot. He goes up one game. It's going to be 5-4. I fully expect to see Hill with these two guys going at it. Team Rex battling each other. One of them's up 2. So we're trying to find a score on Derek LaPrairie and David Uwadi. 2-2? 2-2? All right, 2-2 on Derek LaPrairie and David Uwadi. David just made a 1-9 combo, so I think that made it 2-2. Justin Toye breaking rack number 10. These are the final 4 players on the winner's side of the Bar Box Championship. Derek LaPrairie, David Uwadi playing on the table to the left of these two. On the feature table, Justin Toye and Serafin Seranno. That's a pretty good push out. You take a risk of shooting down at it and then scratching. Looks like on the computer, it looks like he has a pretty head-on hit on that. Okay, so he's got a nice safety on that one. From the angle where I'm sitting at, it looked like he could just see the edge of the one. So great shot. Serafin said, your turn to kick, my friend. Or jump. Looks like he's bringing out the jump cue. Made a nice hit. Unfortunately, he left Serafin straight into the corner, and I would go ahead and take a guess that I believe Serafin's going to probably get out on this one. He's a heavy favorite to get on this. The key is to get from the 2-ball, and that's what he's looking at right there. If he could stop pretty much where the 1's at, maybe draw it back about 2 inches from where the 1-ball's at, and get a nice angle for the 2 to draw it straight down in between the 8 and get on the 3-ball. That's exactly what he did. He's got himself a perfect angle to draw it 1 rail back down in between the 8. If he gets anywhere from the 8 over, he's perfect. He went pretty hard on that, and he got away. Looks like he's got a good angle on a 3 to go forward, or he's going to draw it now. I guess he didn't have the angle I was thinking at. Maybe he's more straight on. I was thinking he had a little bit of an angle to go forward past the 5. He does not want to do that. Get behind there. Oh, what a bad break. He got a terrible break on that one. Just even a quarter of an inch on either side, he'd have been perfect. Yeah, somebody just looked over and they were like, why would he draw that? So he did have an angle to go forward past that 5 and then come back. They had a better angle than what I did. I'm not quite sure. I think that was just a mental error on Serafin's part. So he's either going to have to try to one rail kick it and go all in and try to make the 5. He's got to be fuming on the inside right now. He had a perfect opportunity to get out on this one. So I kind of like this option, going 2 rails. Oh, if he could have just edged the edge on that 5, he would have been down there around the 9 and left Justin a very long shot. So he gives up ball in hand. Justin Toye with ball in hand, 5 ball out. Same as last rack. Should be a favorite to get out here. Go high cue and take the cue ball 1 to 2 rails. Just like that, he got a little lucky to get by the 8 ball as cleanly as he did. All right, so he didn't quite get down as far as he would have liked to, I believe. He left himself a nice cut. He can either draw it right off of that side, off of that long rail, or go 2 rails out with follow. He decided to draw it over and back out. To each their own. Some people are more comfortable following out with a little high cue, and some people would like to let their stroke out and give it a nice little draw. So that's what Justin chose. Made a good shot on a 9 ball, and here we go, 6 to 4. A race to 9. Justin Toye's pulling out a 2-game lead. Rack number 11. Looks like 3 to 2 now. Looks like David Uwadi is up, and he is shooting on the 6 ball right now. So he must have made a pretty quick win while we were watching that last match. All right, and David just scratched on a 6 ball. So Derek LaPrairie has ball in hand with a 6, 7, and 9 on the table to tie it up at 3-3. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Justin Toye is up 6 to 4 on Serafin Seranno. He's got a break, and it looks like a dry break. He's got a dry break with not 1 ball up past the side. A lot of the pro tournaments lately have been playing the 3 or 4 point rule where you got to get X amount of balls past the side pocket. That definitely would have been a foul right here with the Pro Tour rules from what they've been playing on a lot of different tournaments. Justin's going to go straight for the aerial attack. He's bringing out the jump cue. To me, it looks like he could go 1 rail, spin it off of there. I kind of like that idea. I'm not sure I like this choice, but he does jump pretty well. That's exactly why I didn't like that opportunity. But I mean that choice. But to each their own. That looked like a very simple kickoff of the rail from the angle where I'm sitting at, and I was sitting right behind that angle. All right, Justin he made a nice hit, and he left Serafin a shot down in the corner. This is definitely an ugly rack once you get over by that 4, 5, 6, and 8. He does have his work cut out for him here. Both of the guys do. All right, Serafin's trying to take a look. 3-3. Yep, Derek LaPrairie, 3-3 with David Iwadi. Good shot. So what he's going to do here is he's going to want to hit this 3 and put a little bit of low English on it, go through the cue ball and pull it looks like he's going a little bit above center. So he wanted to go high. Okay, so he had an angle to go around that 9 ball, which was perfect. Not quite sure of the angle, but I thought maybe he was going to go low and pull it right back over, about the same area where he's at, a little bit further over. So I fully see a safe coming up here. He's going to lock him dead on that 5 ball. And Justin's going straight back for the 4 ball. So this is where the height comes in to advantage. So you can get that for this type of jump right here. Let's see his. That was a great jump. Great jump. The 4 ball doesn't go clean. The 9 ball, I don't believe the 4 ball goes clean from where I'm sitting at, but the 9 ball is in there. So let's. Serafin is looking at that 4-9 combo. I think that's pretty much the only thing you have at this point. Maybe figure a way to hit that where you can get the cue ball back over and play a little bit of a 2-way. You don't want to baby this shot in. Great shot. Serafin Seranno showing that 646 Fargo, pulling it within 1 with his break to tie it up. Serafin 6-5. We are looking at a hill coming up. I willing to bet my pool cues on this one. Justin Toye up 6-5, and on the table next to them, the other 2 guys in the winner's side is David Iwadi and Derek LaPrairie. They were tied up 3-3, and David is shooting a 9 ball dead straight into the corner, which David takes a 1-game lead. And the Patriots are absolutely murdering Cleveland Browns. That makes me a happy guy right now. I'm a huge Steeler fan, and everybody's clapping because the Patriots just scored again on Cleveland. They're like 44-6. Matter of fact, if Justin Toye's wearing that orange to support those Cleveland Browns, we may not be friends again. I'll have to ask him about that. All right, Serafin Seranno, 6-5. Needs to get 1 more game, tie this up, gets himself a nice safety. Tucks the cue ball in behind the 8 and puts the 1 ball behind the 6-5. So Justin looks like he might have a 2-rail kick coming in behind that 3 ball. Just where he's looking at, he's going to have to hit that. Okay, so he's going to go on the other side of the 3 ball. Hits that perfect. Yeah, that angle was a dead straight. He didn't put any English at all on that one. I was thinking he was going to have to come on the other side of the 3 and put some right-hand English, but I guess the angle he had was pretty much a dead 2-rail kick. Serafin Seranno assessing the table, trying to figure out what he's going to do here. Looking at Derek LaPrairie's game while he's doing that. Derek just played a nice save for the 9-ball inside the pocket. Trying to see if David Iwadi's going to be able to get this 9-ball in on Derek. All right, Serafin hit the one and just tried to leave him as tough as he could. All right, so Derek played a safe, and David Iwadi did get that. So now he's going to have a 4-9. You'd make it 110 out of 10 times. Derek gave it to him. 4-3 on David Iwadi is up on Derek LaPrairie. All right, Justin, looks like Justin played a pretty decent safe on Serafin. Serafin's going to have to kick yet again. I don't believe he can see that one ball. He's probably going to be looking at a 2-rail kick or a 1-rail kick. Oh. I'll tell you, Serafin has definitely had his fair share of kick shots so far this match, but he has been holding it together. He hasn't been showing too much emotion. That was probably the most I've seen right there whenever he just kind of took a deep breath and let it out a little bit loudly. That was first little bit of emotion, so it looks like Justin's going to be trying a 3-foul him. We are playing in 3-foul. So what Justin did there was pretty smart. What he did is he played a safety on Serafin, and that way if he gets ball in hand, he was trying to line up that 1-9. So if he gets ball in hand, he has a 1-9 combo, or he can if it doesn't get down there, he still can go for a 3-foul with that 9-ball. He has a lot of different options. So Serafin knew exactly what he was trying to do, but now Serafin's going to be on 2 with the option to get 3-fouled right here. So Justin gets a good safe on him. He's going to end up 3-fouling Serafin. Yeah, Justin's trying to figure out the best way to lock him up, because if he can lock him up right here, this one shot right here will win the game. All right, I'm not sure if Justin told me he was on 2 or not, but that is part of the 3-foul rules. You got to let your opponent know you're on 2. Okay, he made a kick. That was a 3-foul. Serafin's starting to get a little frustrated. I can see in his face. Justin is up 7-6. Race to 9. (7-5) race to 9. I apologize. David Iwadi is up 5-3 on Derek right now, shooting at the 6-ball. We do have the online brackets with challenge that is posted. I believe Janine Phillips posted that in the comments section a little earlier. Well, Serafin has a golden opportunity right here. He has to take advantage of this. He has to make this 1-9 combo. He has to strike back on Justin and try to get control of this match before it gets out of control. This is a very, very crucial shot right here. And he got it. Good shot, Serafin Seranno. 7-6. He pulls within 1. I expect nothing less from either one of these two guys to battle this all the way to the end. 7-6. Justin broke, scratch. Serafin had a 1-9 combo and made it. Now he breaks to try to tie it up at 7-7, race to 9. All of these matches so far today have been very, very close. All of our matches have been double hill, I believe, or except for the last one. All right, Derek LaPrairie is shooting a 7 ball. He just made a 7-8 combo. He's shooting a 7 ball right now. He has the 9 in the corner. And he just tapped the 9 out of there and got a bad leave on the 9. Made one heck of a bank shot. So Derek just made a heck of a bank shot. 5-4. Serafin Seranno made a very powerful break. Unfortunately, he got no love off of it. 2 balls locked in behind the 5, and cue balls locked up behind the 9 ball. Looks like he can edge the side of the 2. He may be able to carry him the 7 in. I think he's going to try to get the 7 ball in. I think what he was looking at to see is where the 2's going to end up at. That's what he did. Did he get it? No, he did not. Man, that was so close. That ball is hanging about as close as it can without falling. I can tell Serafin's starting to get frustrated. He just sat down shaking his hand. He's pretty good about keeping it all in, too. But it's starting to show on him. He hasn't had a lot of good rolls here, except for that right there. This is what he needs. Now, the last game he got that 1-9 combo, and now he just got this one. So he has to buckle down, take this table out, and start putting the pressure on Justin. Yeah, I kind of like hitting that ball with high and going around. I'm not sure I like hitting that low and drawing that back out. But I guess maybe he was worried about that the 6 ball going high around there. So he's in a little bit of a pickle here. He very well may choose to go into the 9, try to draw it off of the 9 and get back up and hope the 9 goes into the top corner. Or he's going to just try to draw past the 9 and all the way back, and he miscued. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the emotion you see out of Serafin. He with the face you just saw on camera. That's about as much as you're going to get out of him. That's his frustration look. I shoot with him every Wednesday, so I know when he's getting frustrated. Justin has a speed control. This shot is all about speed. He tried to bump the 4, hit it a little too hard, and he's going to get locked up. So both of these guys are struggling on this rack. One of these two need to buckle down, pull together, and take control. It's a 2-day tournament, definitely wearing on them. All right, so Serafin was using a tip pick on there, and I think that was distracting Justin. Justin actually asked him to move over and don't do it. So it must have been in Justin's line of sight. It was a good shot, great shot. And anybody knows Serafin knows that he isn't doing that on purpose, but it did bother Justin. Justin made it. Both of these guys are just laughing at each other because of the bad rolls they're getting on this rack. I think it was up to them. They would wipe the balls off the table and start this rack over. Justin is absolutely, for lack of a better word, he is screwed on this 6 ball right here. He's going to have to try to He's going to have to try to do something, and I'm not quite sure what he's going to have to try to do. But this is going to be pretty fun to see what he figures out. I don't know if he's going to try to break it out right here. Yeah, he tried. The bad thing is, I mean, even if he breaks that out, then he was going to be hung up on the 5-ball. I mean, he got an unfortunate roll on that previous shot. That's about as good as he could have done there. And if I was Serafin, I wouldn't even worry about. I wouldn't even think twice about this one, because either way, the main thing you want to do is here just figure out a way to where you're not going to give Justin a shot to break out that 6-ball. Seven, 6. Race to 9. Justin Toye is up on Serafin Seranno. He pretty much pulled just about the same shot. All right, so now Justin can bank the 5-ball down, and that 9-6 makes that a huge pocket down there, and that's what Justin's looking at. Justin's looking to bank in the 5-ball 2 rails into the 9-6 to break that out. And he's putting some outside English on that. Oh, wow. Look at that. He hit that. Yeah, he hit that great. He's smiling because he knows he just got away and got that perfect. He's pretty happy with that one. All right, it's going to put Justin Toye on the hill right now. 8-6. He earned that. Serafin smiling at him, telling him what a great shot right now. That's good to see these two, the sportsmanship. We are all friends here. Great shot, Justin Toye. Yeah, that was a terrible rack for both of those guys. That was their worst rack of the day, but they're glad to get that one over with. All right, 8-6. We're getting down to it, folks. Look at Derek LaPrairie battling back. Derek LaPrairie fought back, and he is at 5-5 right now with David Uwadi. They are the last two. And just as I say that, Derek scratches from an impossible angle. Just as I say that. So he gives David Uwadi ball in hand with 5 balls out to get out. All right, Justin Toye broke and got one down, and is going to be looking at a safe here. He tried to get him up underneath of that 7. He had to hit that at absolutely perfect speed to get that. There was a lot of different options he could have went there. That one he had to hit that absolutely perfect to get that up underneath of the 7 ball. So Serafin tried to do a nice controlled shot on that ball, almost like a 2-way shot, but he hit that absolutely perfect. I fully expect to see Serafin buckle down right here and pull this game a little bit closer, try to put some heat on Justin. I would be surprised if he does not get out on this one, although he's at a little funny angle. He's going to have to stun that, pull it out just a little bit for the 5 ball. Like that 6 does go in a corner up on the top right. All right. Nice shot on the 4 ball. No. No, I'm good. I appreciate I had too many last night. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, Serafin got the 5-ball down. He's got his work cut out for him yet. Still for the 6 to try to figure out how to get up for the 7. I'm not quite sure. He may have to go in behind that 5 with a lot of low inside English. I'm not sure if he has the right angle to even do that and pull it out. I mean, the 8, that's what I meant. What a great shot that was. Wow, Washington football team just took down Tampa Bay 29-19. About 30 seconds left in that game. Wow. All right, David Uwadi's up 6-5 on Derek LaPrairie, and he has 4 wide open balls to get out on him. So it looks like he's on the hill and about to win this match. No, actually, they're going to 9. I apologize. The one loss side is race to 7. However, David just got terrible on the 8 ball, so they are still going. Serafin made a all right shot on the 7 ball. I mean, he's forcing Justin to go ahead and cut the paint off of the side of it to get it into the corner. Probably about as good as he could have done. I mean, obviously he could have gotten behind the 7 or the 7 or the 8. But nonetheless, he left him a very tough cut. This is a shot where you have to bear down, don't move, trust your stance, and go for it. And if you don't, okay, this ball needs to slow down. It's not going to slow down. So it looks like Serafin's going to get ball in hand with a 2-ball out, and he's about to go within 1, 8-7. That's just a terrible, terrible roll for Justin. He hit that. He hit it and did what he could, and he just got a terrible roll on that one. I'm pretty confident on this one. I'm going to go ahead and give Serafin give him the game. All right, 8-7. We're looking for a hill thriller. Alana Sanchez sitting next to me. What's happening, Alana?
Nothing much. How are you, Mr. Jimmy?
Oh, I'm doing good. Mr. Jimmy, I like that.
What?
Mr. Jimmy, she calls me.
It's
That's how you know
habit.
you're
It's
getting. That's how
habit.
you know you're getting old, folks.
No, it's just habit. Do it to everyone.
Alana's one of my favorite people here. Also,
One of them.
I have lots of
What?
favorites.
What? One of them.
Well, hey, just saying these 2 guys are some of my favorites. Alana's my favorite. Good
Sounds
junior
about
player.
right.
Good junior player. Her game's been improving. How old are you now, Alana?
16, but I'll be 17 on Thanksgiving.
Oh, what day is that? 23rd, 24th?
25th.
Oh, my daughter's the 23rd. She's gonna be 18.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Have you been watching this match, Alana?
Ever since we walked in, yeah, been coming back and forth.
All right. We got us a good one here. Serafin's trying to break and leave Justin in his seat. Ideally, he could leave Justin in his seat for 2 straight games. However,
He scratched on the break.
He's going to have this is going to be a quick game, a very, very quick game. And he's about to get ball in hand on the 1 ball with a 2-9. About as straight into the corner pocket as you can get, Alana. What he wants to do here is hit this and bring it right back up around center table.
Just like that.
The angle we're sitting at, that 4 ball's on the way, right? No, he's
Don't
got
think
it.
so.
All right, so we're looking to finish him off right here. That was an unfortunate break by Serafin. It's a good man, shook his hand. Justin Toye with the 9-7 victory over Serafin Seranno sends him into the 1 loss.